A cartoon collector. Yeah, I went into this mod a little bit. Just a little bit, and the custom sprites are a little bit rough. I didn't do too much reading either. Hey, Robert. Hey, No Name. Hey, Micromancer. You gonna play the new chapter for Devlog? I'm not subscribed to their Patreon, so unless it's on the what is it, the border? Probably not until it's on the border. And then I saw there was another one that dropped this morning. Well, not this morning. It was a few days ago, but I saw it on the border today. It was Inco the Hater or something. So that's another one to add to the list. Because after this we have a hole in my dorm and then the Inco mod. So we're still eating, surprisingly. New mod. Well, it's not that new. You mean this one or the one that I was just talking about, the Inco the Hater? Well, it's not a full mod either, it's a beta. I'm surprised it wasn't on the workshop. Also, if there's any background noise that goes on, I apologize. Construction's still staying over, I guess. Right now they're doing demo of the sidewalks, which is fun. I had to get creative with how I got my groceries inside this morning. Mod fan game. Yeah, this is it's standalone, but it uses assets from Snoot and I think Wani. She dev on my log until I post college experience. I'm curious of what Chapter 5's got. Too bad I'll be late to the punch. Just because I want to save my money. Anyways, game. Hey, Dr. Coconut. (15/8/2027). Oh, this is way after. Extremely far from Snoot and Wani, but whatever. It's been some time. Holidays are ending, and I'm moving. My name is Desco Nocido. I'm from a small town in Mexico. That place with all the colorful food and hellish spicy tacos. Mama mentioned something about having a few cousins up there in the north, that they've graduated and got accepted into a decent college. She saved up a lot of money for this. I don't have the heart to tell her I don't want to go. From one side of the continent to another, it was a strangely quick trip. After all, it's not that hard when you don't have many people to say goodbye to, other than your mother and your dog. I miss that little man. He is such a cool dog. I know everyone's got like different auras going. Oh god, avoid the green auras. The airport that seems fairly busy. Not that many humans around, I guess. It's fairly early. That is sort of comforting. Dinos of all sorts of shapes, colors, and sizes are everywhere. It's not like I haven't seen any in my life, but living in a place where dinos vastly outnumber humans is a new experience for me. I ready my things and I drag my body, already tired. Oh, what am I doing? I'm dumb. Sorry, I got off on the wrong side of the day today. I ready my things and I drag my body, already tired from the flight, towards the exit. I could take a taxi from here. Smarsh. September. 15. What month is 15? I don't have much money, though. It seems I'll have to skip lunch and dinner today. They better have some good fucking food at that damn school. I hope it isn't that ugly slop I see in the movies all the time. From the window, I see it. It's such a big city. And I think we are 20 minutes away from the sea. Wow, it's huge. Even bigger when I see it from here. I pull out my phone to check out the place where I'll be staying until senior year ends. This is definitely a place. Nothing that bad, just like the worst parts of my hometown. Slightly better, I'd say. Just relax, Des. What's the worst that can happen? Getting my wallet stolen? Like I have any money in there. Getting stabbed? Nothing a little hot water and a bit of lemon juice can't fix, just like Mama always said. I hurry up the pace, quickly reaching for the keys in my bag and entering the dilapidated apartment. Better than a cardboard box in the streets. I should get some sleep. My body is killing me. It was such a long day. I hope school is better. What was it? Caldo High? Cannon High? I pull out my phone, and I clicked on my mother's messages to check again. Oh, so that's the name. Volcano High. I didn't even know there was volcanoes around here. Maybe it's just to make the name sound cool. Hell, I'd do it if I funded a school. Slowly, as I think more and more cool names for a high school, I eventually fall asleep. The sun shines through the only window, alarm beeps, a little earlier than usual. I get up from my bed yawning. First day of school. It better be great, because I'm very hungry and that is irritating me a bit too much. I quickly get ready and I zoom out the door, careful there isn't anyone following behind me and trying to mug me. Soon I arrive at Volcano High. Once again, I'd say that this place is huge. But maybe all schools around here are that big. I don't try to socialize at the entrance, but I can notice a few too many weird stares directed at me, so I enter quickly, ignoring my surroundings for the time being. I check my phone. There's an email from the school with directions on where to go in my first day. It says here that the first step is to visit the library to get some books, courtesy of the school. Would you look at that? I won't say no to free stuff. The librarian doesn't seem to be here. Hello, is there anyone here? Once I finish my sentence, I hear a faint noise in the back of the room. I'm here to pick up the books from the email. Hello? I walk towards the back shelves, only to see... There she is! A small Triceratops fully immersed in her books. She seems not to pay me any mind at all. Like I didn't exist. Hey, are you the librarian? I get closer and I nudged her a little bit. No, the librarian isn't here. What do you want? It's funny, because I knew a librarian named Linda. She replied coldly to me. It stung. Like stepping on a Lego in the middle of the damn night. Rude. Well, just as I'm in the middle of my sentence, she lifts her head up and stares at me, dead in the eyes. A human?! Seriously? She seems very surprised, like she's seen a ghost or something. I mean, you look kind of like a ghostly figure, I'm not gonna lie. You need some sun. You are in desperate need of some sun. I'll come back during next period. Wait! I could help with that. Really? Her cold demeanor quickly faded the more I looked at her. A few seconds went by silently. So... She looked at me with big, round puppy eyes. Here we go! How we feeling? He inherited Anon's home. You mean his apartment? Stella just exploded? Isn't there a VN coming with a goth Triceratops girl soon? Yeah, Megs. Simp route first. I have to go to class. It's getting late. Not working. Okay, fine. What if I hit this? I gain nothing from interacting with weirdos like that. Here. I show her my phone with the small list of books I need. I know where these are. Follow me. She leads me to an old bookshelf with even older set of books on it. I'm Linda, by the way. What seemed to be a distant bookworm in the corner now looks like a regular girl who's a little shy. Who dresses a bit like a grandma. It's not like I dress very normally either. I'm Desco Nocito. You are new, right? As she is looking for some of the books that were on the list, I stepped beside her. She turned to look at me for a split second, only to turn back quickly. Odd. Well, she is cute, I'm not going to lie. Did you say something? No, I was just reading the title of this book. I pull out a random book from the bookshelf in front of me. I'm surprised when I look at her expression. She looked shocked, and her face quickly reddened. I looked at the book, and to my surprise, the book's title was The Anatomy of Saurier-Sapiens. Oh no! Cover art was a very realistic depiction of a naked Triceratops lady. Wow, a little on the nose there, huh? The lewd art of Megs. Shameless Gooner mode activated. Fuck. I'm sorry, I panicked, flustered. My face is hot. Did I just pull a dumbass move? Is she going to... No. It's fine. I get that you are curious. She seems flustered as well, but is trying to cover it up with her forearm. Fuck, I have to change the topic. Have you found the books? Books? Yeah, I found some. I just need the last one. Will it take you long? You can go to class if you need to. That's fine, I can stay. I don't need... A loud ringing interrupts me. That bell saved my ass. Go, the principal might get angry at you. Then I should go. I put the book back from where I took it and quickly turned around to go. That was certainly a weird interaction. Running late for class, Mr. Nocito? Oh no, there he is. I turned around and I looked at whoever just talked to me. There he was, a human just like me. Well, not like me at all. He had some Neanderthal build which would only bring him further from me. At least he's a hominid. That's not an attitude corresponding to a responsible student. I'm sorry, I know, don't worry. I saw you coming out of the library, but next time I won't be as lenient. I am Principal Spears. You can call me Mr. Spears. Yes, sir. Now go. You have music class, right? Your teacher's name is Miss Moose. Right at the end of the hallway, you can find her class. She may be starting, so go quickly so you don't miss anything. I nod and I turn around, quickly racing to the classroom. And no running in the hallway! I wonder how did he know my schedule? But then I remember, I'm possibly the only other human in this entire building. Lucy Moose. That just sounds funny, Lucy Moose. Almost like Lucy Goose. Oh god. He is built like an action figure that can only move his arms around in circles. I know, right? Yo, Fang's a teacher. Or a non-transitioned. Oh, God. Well, I did see the sprites, and yes, Fang's there. It is Fang. Once I walked through the door, I noticed that the teacher was introducing herself. I'm sorry, ma'am, Don't worry, Mr. Nocito, I was just starting. How did she know my name? I barely even finished my sentence. Do I sit on an empty spot, or will I introduce myself again? Wait. It's, Fang saying that. Do sit on an empty spot, and I will introduce myself again. I nod and I sit on a seat near the middle of the classroom. Most of my classmates seemed shocked, but Miss Moose was... Miss? Why Miss? It just hit me. Why Miss? Shouldn't it be Mrs.? Unless it's Miss Erin. What happened? Is she like a widow or something? Still keeping Adon's name or something? Miss Moose was unfazed. It's a pleasure to be teaching you all today. I am Miss Lucy Moose, but you can call me Miss Moose. This is the first class I'll be teaching some basics, so everyone is at a base level. So, as she started the lesson, I paid close attention. Oddly enough, more attention than I'd normally pay in any other class. After all, music is my thing. Even if I don't have a guitar here. Seems I'll have to work part-time if I want one anytime soon. While thinking, I suddenly heard my name. Mr. Nocito, do you know what the difference is between a major and minor chord? Depends, I guess. What anyone would say is that major sounds happy and minor sounds sad. Mathematically speaking, was it half a tone on the third? Exactly. Good to know there are students who are musicians here. She seemed happy and somewhat sad at the same time. I couldn't tell very well. Reading dino expressions is kinda hard. Anon died in action. I'd believe it. Anon tried to steal her dino nuggies and he died. I don't think the mod creator speaks English as their first language. Also, Lee Beta moment. Yeah, it is beta. Yeah, it does smell like English second language. Zoomers once again not knowing the difference between Miss and Mrs. I know, right? Unless there's some lore behind it. The rest of the class went by quickly. More quickly than I would have liked. It was pretty fun, though it seemed like I was the only one participating. Mr. Nocito, would you mind staying after class for a second? Sure, ma'am, no problem. My classmates leave, one after one. Eventually, the classroom is empty, except for me and Miss Moose. I walk to her desk. Is there any problem, ma'am? No, actually, I just wanted to say something. If you ever need help with adapting to the school environment, just tell me. I will be fine, ma'am. How did you... She chuckled and looked at me with warm eyes. You remind me of a certain someone in my life. Okay, well, anyways, I have to go. See you next class, Miss Moose. I walked out of the classroom. I can't take her eyes off of my mind. Her gaze looked just like my mother's. End of chapter 1. I hope you liked. I always wanted to make a visual novel. The soundtrack was made by myself. Please share if you can. With love. Nagalo7. Okay, what was the other one? That was like super short. Holy shite. So is this the same thing? The shy expression cleared and her lips formed a small smile. Hell yeah! Error, baby! Here. I show her my phone with the small list of books I need. I know where these are. Yeah, it's just the same. So one gives an error and the other doesn't. Okay. That was super short. I didn't think it would be that short. That was like shorter than like any other demo I played. That wasn't a shitpost. Could be improved, Ed. Not the most terrible thing I've seen. Yeah, it's got potential. It just needs to buffer out the English second language. Well, I am not prepared, so I'm going to throw on the Wani music. I think this is it. I'll throw this on, and then I will destroy the folder, the demo, and then we'll open up. What do we want to do? My dorm has a hole, or the Inco the hater? What are we feeling? Small taste of greatness. Tokurun will always be my favorite mod. Tokurun's pretty good. There really needs to be like a full-blown mod or something. Dorm has a hole. Well, first one called it. The dormy hole? Oh, you'd understand that if you played golf. But people were dunking on me for playing golf a few streams ago. It was sad. Extract files through 7-zip. And Val's pretty hot. Super generic Shark OC, but I like her. She looks better than the Mega Love Mania Shark, that's for sure. But then again, I think she's got like more scaly features than Shark. Who's messaging me on Discord? Arc is red, don't care. Alright, destroy the zip folder. No, I want to move. Alright, I forget, was this a standalone? Shit. No, it isn't. It's an actual application. Alright. Olivia music gets quiet down. I boot up the application. It doesn't give me a warning. Oh boy, there's literally nothing. What am I supposed to... Oh, not that. What am I supposed to get from this chat? Hold on. There's no music. Where's my temp? Hold on. There's no sound. There we go. What am I supposed to get from this? This has to be a shitpost. What's wrong with golf? People were dunking on it, saying like, "Oh, it's like a worthless sport." And I mean, I get it because it's expensive to play, but like I play video game golf and it's fun. Mariana, wait, Mariana is just okay. Shame the game is never going to come out. Yeah, I saw what happened. Your computer going to explode. Don't open it. Well, this is it. About a game by Rexanon. My dorm has a hole in it. Was made in a 24 hours as a part of a personal game jam. That's new. Published under assets. Okay. Well, let's see. Oh. Oh boy, it's gonna be this kind of color scheme, ain't it? It's gonna hurt my eyes. I hate Game Boy palette. I mean, I like retro, but man, the color palette really sucks. My dorm has a hole in it. What in the Toku runs this guy? Your dorm has a hole in it. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Nothing. Goodbye. Tell someone. Ignore. I ignore it. Is there a hole? Maybe you're just tired. You should get some sleep. Good night. Everyone else is so unique compared to you. So colorful. So exotic. Tails, feathers, claws, scales. Wings! It's like God gave them something you don't have. Something you can only get when they share it with you. Goodbye. Darkness. On. What is chat doing? Weapon with the shark mod. Just development limbo. I thought they lost an artist or something. I heard Megalomania team had some disagreements from Sabic. What happened? I believe one of the writers got outed for being a pet. Oh, that's gotta suck. Many such cases. Dev team that supports trans rights having pedos saying ain't so. Really, they did the trans rights thing, but didn't they go like the ends of the earth to say that Mariana wasn't trans or something? I don't know who to believe anymore. The story is 6 ways from Sunday, man. It's too far for me to fucking follow, you know? Anyways, the hole is still there, guys. Think you used to have posters on these walls? Did they fall into the hole? Or did something inside take them? Did someone put the hole here? You've got more questions than answers, and the sun's coming up fast. What are you going to do today? Take a break. You can't just leave while the hole is there. What if something happens and you aren't around to see it? You dig around in your pockets until you find the crumpled pack of lucky scales. This'll set your nerves at ease, for a while at least. Riveting. So, chat. People on 4chan don't like her, saying she looks too masculine, hence the accusations. That's kind of how I feel about Tiffany, and I know people are probably going to hate that. Tiffany just looks a little uncanny to me, but then again, she is a T-Rex, but I don't know. She does have like the jaw, the 2025 jaw, if you know what I mean. There's a new hole in my floor. I'll just ignore it. Worked IT can confirm this is how it works. You know who else ignored the hole? Asmongold. Is this the Asmongold mod? The controversial shark is definitely Daniela Sanchez. Yo, what it do? Hey, dog. Doesn't seem like anything is happening. As long as you're here, keeping an eye on it, it's under control. You just need to keep it under control. The hole, it calls out to me. Your advisor called again, said you haven't been going to class. You tell him you haven't been feeling well lately. Alright, well, make sure to take care of yourself, honey. Did you at least make sure to get notes from someone? You tell him it's all online these days. So you've caught up then. You say you haven't gotten around to it. That's what I thought. He'll do it when he feels up to it, right? You tell them what they want to hear. Good. Now you stay warm. I've heard you're going to get some snow up there soon. Well, it's getting late. Try to get to bed at a reasonable time. He sounds exhausted. You still aren't used to hearing her voice again. Oh, it's bigger! We're going to the merge, guys. We're going to Quickville. The hole is getting bigger. You're certain of it. Things are starting to go missing. You can't find your pocket knife this time, but you're getting close to spelling her name on your wrist. Oh no, I'm emo! I thought I was Asmongold! It's getting late. Your phone buzzes. It's an invitation. You don't recognize the address. Your roommate's godforsaken ska band is playing somewhere. He says there's free drinks. Finish that essay. Yeah, someone showed me a screenshot of their Discord having a meltdown over hate speech of her looking trans. Oh God. Oh, their mistake is taking anything what is being said on 4chan seriously. There's someone who I know who's, well, I can't say names, but they let 4chan get to them too, and I hope they stop. You just gotta ignore 4chan. Just stick to the Snoot threads. Well, I say that, but then that's the mod. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to what's shown or said most half the time. I just look at the funny pictures, guys. What mod is this? This is a hole in my dorm. I love a mod with the Wani background girls, Grace, Jenny, and Victoria. Wait. Oh, wait, I think I know now. They're so background, I don't even remember much anymore. Termites. Grace is cute. What am I looking at? Game Boy aesthetic. Absolutely Grace, Jenny, Victoria for me. Why is there a hole in his dorm? Because he's Asmongold. Finish that essay. You have things you need to do. Besides, you just spend the entire time thinking about the hole. You could do this. It's just a matter of willpower. It takes a while. You used to be able to do this much in an hour. You have to break it down into pieces. When it comes time to format how they want the last of your motivation drains from you in a heartbeat. Whatever, you can do that when you submit it. Is this just an alternate... well, no, it wouldn't be because there's parents, but this feels like another alternate reality to like Coda, but instead of sickness, it's just the hole. You don't remember getting to bed. There's no light. Is it morning? Night? Your phone blinks to life, letting out the hellish screech of hardened plastic rumbling against cheap pressboard. Coming home with leftovers. You close your eyes and try to relax. It rattles again, and you have half a mind to put it through the window. Pepperoni and black olive good with you? Sure. Nobody says sure. Well, I'm surprised our name is not important at that rate. My name is not important. That's fine. You don't feel like cooking tonight. You also don't remember the last time you ate. It's getting worse. You called home for more food money this morning. You kept calling until it was Mom who picked up, because you just don't want to talk to your damn dad. Your phone buzzes. It's Mom. She wants to know what you want for your birthday. What do you want? A hole. She doesn't respond. You're out of smokes again. You can't tell if they ended up in the hole or if you've gone through the spare pack. Go to sleep. Ain't no way. Goodbye, Volcano High. Fang Snoot is going to slowly rise up from the hole. They were only in one art shot fork, so it's easy to forget them. Yeah. Floor hole. Better than mushroom sock. How do you even start the floor hole? Oh my god, I do not want to hear that story. Not gonna lie, this game is too deep for me. 3 spoopy, 5 me. Bigger hole. Drugs. I want a dino waifu. I mean a hole. Well, I got what I wanted. You really can't be bothered to go out right now. You don't want people seeing you like this. So, where's the dinos? Where's the Snoot? Where's the gator? This just feels like, so far, this just feels like a regular, like, Rumpy game. You could practically hear what they think. You know what? There we go, there's a reference. Is that the skinny freak? Isn't he the one with those fucked up scars? He still goes here? The hole. I'm going to China. God damn it. You sit on the bed and take inventory. The dresser's gone. That's hard to miss. You can't feel those unopened boxes that were crammed under the bed. You aren't sure when the last time you saw that chair was. You're running out of time. You need to do something. Finish that damn essay. You're picking all the choices to rot in your room with your hole. No dinos in here. Can we push him into the hole? We're gonna see. Watch this whole fucking thing delete itself after it's over. That'd be hilarious. You just need to focus on something. Stop thinking about the hole. Right. No chair. You unplug the laptop and lay on the bed, propping it up on your legs. The heat and exhaust mingle with your jacket. The smell is familiar, like nicotine and leather. It reminds you of cigarette burns. You slam the laptop shut, but it is too late. Synapses fire one after another, taking you back to those days. Oh no, hi! Hi, Ending One Fang. Fang created the hole when she fell. That or Olivia. How did you let things get this bad? Now it's making more holes. It's having whole babies. Oh, there's handprints on the bed. You just want it to stop. You don't care how. Where did the door go? How long have you been in here, staring down at nothing? Hours? Days? You want to eat something. Take a shower. Go to class. Get your life back on track. To be anywhere but in this fucking room again. But here you are, shaking in bed. Maybe God put the hole here. It's punishment for what you are. Lazy. You didn't realize it, but you're sinking. Sinking deeper and deeper into the hole. Jump scare. Beyond the reach of anyone that could help. It's just you now. Alone with your memories. What am I looking at? Is that what I think it is? Emerald eyes. Hey, freshie. Hey. You look like shit. That's generous. It is. Doesn't mean you aren't cute when you cry. I'm worried what my parents will say when they find out. Who cares what they have to say? They don't understand. Nobody does. The merge will happen. They don't care about us. They never have. Not really, anyways. It's okay. You can always take it out on me. I know. That's why you're my favorite. You've always understood. You really get it. None of this trash around us matters. Is this what Asmongold sees? But not you and me. We're different. We see things as they really are. You're right. I always am. It says creepypasta vibes. It did since day one. Since the moment I opened it. If pushing him is a choice, please do it. Is Alec Yick going to show up? The seventh layer of the abyss is in that hole. It's the Scrimbo Files guy. Watch out. Gamers, the most oppressed group. Yeah, they don't understand us. I have no idea what I'm looking at. I don't either. Your advisor called again. You say you know. When were you going to tell us that you lost your scholarship? You say you weren't going to. Honey, please, you have to keep us in the loop on these things. I know you could do better than this. You don't see how that's true. You worked hard for that scholarship. You got a free ride because of the accident, and you blew it. Your mother talked with the office. I worked on my essay all night, Dad! You didn't ask them to do that. They're willing to offer you another extension on the writing project, honey. You tell them you're not going to do it. What do you mean you aren't going to do it? You say you don't care anymore. Don't care anymore? It's been 8 fucking years, Noah! You don't just get to give up. You think you hear your mom use Dad's first name. Things go dead silent for a while. You catch the faint, intermittent crackle of overheard whispers. Indistinct, full of frustration. Good, at least it's something other than pity. There's a sigh. Someone's back on the phone. Listen, you need to do this. You asked why you'd even bother. This has taken longer than we would have liked. We've been patient. We try. You tell him you just say what he means. You tell him to just say what he means, okay. He stays silent for a moment. That's new. Things have been expensive lately, and he hesitates. That's fine. You're tired of hearing about your sisters. The sooner they get out of that shithole, the better. We can't afford to send both of you to your sister. Wait. We can't afford to send both you and your sister to college. Not without that scholarship. You can hear the you can hear the "Are you getting a job?" silently attached to that statement. So please, for Annie's sake, if not ours. You don't have an answer. I finally found a corner to back you into. Part of you thought this would never happen. The other part is glad you're finally being held accountable. You think about every time you've hesitated in your life. Every time you've been reckless. Every time you do, it just seems to take you further from where you want to be. But maybe, just this once, this is the right call. Alright, I'm dropping out then. We'll be fine, you just have to go. Stress and relief explode in your chest like fireworks, mingling in this tingling, heart-thumping dance across your veins. Your nerves get the better of you and you drop your phone. You can't keep your body still. You watch your fingers twitch out of sync, and your smile stretches so far it hurts. I'm morphine! Their voices are muffled. You don't even try to make out the screaming, the scolding, the pleading. There's nothing they can do for you now. This is it. What you've traveled to the other side of the continent looking for. It's what you've always wanted. A fresh start. You have no idea where it goes from here, and that terrifies you. But for the first time in years, there's no expectations, no requirements. It doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you can do it, and Home Depot can help, as long as it's yours. You think she'd have asked you to help her out? Help her put that in a song. My dorm has a hole in it. That it? How are we feeling, chat? Chat is dead. The hole ate my chat! It just crashes. It crashed out. Okay, let's do it again. But let's choose all the happy choices. Zip zoom. Tell someone. You decide to tell your roommate about the hole. Maybe he'll know what to do. Okay, it's a dino. There's our dino guy. Huh? Where is it? It's right there. He stares at it, and then looks up at you with concern. Is this a joke or something? You don't understand. Is he fucking with you? You're not flirting with me, right? No, it's... Never mind. It was a joke. No. Cool, cool. I probably just haven't seen whatever you're referencing. My bad. Don't sweat it. Your heart is pounding. You probably shouldn't tell anyone else. Hey. You still making dinner tonight? You should get out of the room. Eat something. Maybe the hole won't be there when you get back. Yeah, where's that rice cooker? Feels like we missed out on a lot of lore. I need a new bot. Mine has a crack in it. Okay, funny, funny. It was a mod, yes. How am I feeling? I'm hungry. OMG, it's all in Lee head. He looks kind of like Susie. Green Susie. Does he have a beard? How does that work? I think he has a beard. The hole is still there. The posters. Posters. What are you going to do today? Go to class. You can't just stay here and stare at it all day. You feel a little better after getting out and stretching your legs. I look like I haven't showered in weeks. It doesn't last long. The professor is late, and by the time he finally arrives, you're on your phone. You try to take notes, but it doesn't last long. You're doodling in the margins, writing down half-remembered song lyrics. People are already leaving. The professor looks up at you as you stand. Is he surprised you're here? The look on his face melts away, and he goes back to staring at his monitor. He says it's been harder than you expected. You picked the classes you knew you were getting into. You tell him you didn't want most of these. They're requirements. I'll just knuckle down and get through them. Otherwise, you're just going to have to take them again. Discouragement wells up in your chest. Maybe you should try taking less classes, honey. You try to find a way to phrase how humiliating it would be to admit you just couldn't handle basic course load. Well, it's up to you. Just my 2 cents. And make sure to bundle up. I hear you've got snow coming soon. So you think you got the hang of it by now? It's not like you have to worry about driving in the snow. Alright, it's getting late. Get to bed at a reasonable time for once. You say you'll try. Honestly, is college even worth it? He looks like the guy you play as in Voices of the Void. You still aren't used to hearing her voice again. The hole is getting bigger. Things are starting to go missing. You start thinking about death again. It's getting late. Your phone buzzes. It's an invitation. You don't recognize the address. Your roommate's godforsaken ska band is playing somewhere. He says there's free drinks. Let's go to the party. You get dressed, keeping your distance from the hole. You don't particularly want to go, but anywhere is better than here right now. It's loud. You don't know anyone here. Your wrists itch. At least there's no shortage of cheap beer. Oh no, who's this? Olivia! And how about you go fuck yourself? You watch 4 foot something of overflowing rage pitch an open drink back at the way she came. A well-soaked bird is flipped back through the doorway. Beats fucking you, bitch! She backs away, returning the gesture, and stomps spines first into you. Hey, watch it, Skinny! What if I could? I could fold you like a fucking lawn chair. Don't threaten me with a good time. She snorts. You can't count the teeth crammed into her grin. You reach blindly behind yourself, into the cooler you've been hovering over the past hour, and offer her a drink. Everything is so much easier when you can't think. She raises an eyebrow, then snatches it. So what was that all about? Nothing that matters. She buries her fangs into the side of the can and knocks it back. You can't help but stare. Not that you don't usually do that anyways. I take it you haven't been here long. She crunches the can against her collarbone and tosses it back into the cooler without remorse. Yeah, it that obvious? Just a bit. You offer her another drink. She cracks it open with a claw normally this time. My whore of a best friend already vanished. You're getting a better look at her now. Dark, cracked scales, crocodile stripes. One horn peeks through the sparkling mane. She's groomed to conceal them. And you? My roommate invited me. You glance over the small yet impenetrable crowd in the garage. I'm reading! That was rude. The garage huddled around the refurbished speakers. My roommate invited me. I still haven't seen him. You must not be thirsty. Shame there isn't going to be anything left. I actually like the real version of the song. Want to kill each other before we have to hear another trumpet solo? She snorts. Hoppy bubbles drizzling out the side of her snoot. Hey, you wanna, get the fuck out of this pigsty? Beats sitting here going deaf. You toss her drink into the cooler, which is closer to a flooded garbage bin at this point. Well, you've always been part of the problem. She lets another snort chortle out and follows suit. She grabs your sleeve and starts bulldozing her way back through the crowd with you in tow. The end. You watch her try to drop that little dress, only for it to catch on every single spike and spine on the way down to her tail. Oh boy, here we go. Goodbye, channel. I hardly knew ye. Alright, chat. There's a frog on the bump of the branch on the hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a frog on the bump of the branch and the log in the hole at the bottom of the sea. Okay. My dream job was game dev, but I had to change it because I didn't have the motivation to actually do all that for something I couldn't afford. You could still make mods. College wasn't a choice for me, honestly. True, you're actually right. Look, guys, it's that easy. It's that easy. You just gotta get a gator girlfriend. I got my education at Roblox University. I feel sorry for you. God, how much was tuition? 30k Robux. Alright, here we go. Goodbye, channel. Would it have been easier for me to tear it off? She narrows her eyes at you, wriggling free despite her embarrassment. Only if you pay for it. You let slip a chuckle, and she flashes a measly spindle of fangs, proud of finally squeezing something out of you. Oh wow, look at this! I'm totally banned, guys. The silhouette of a saurian in a padded bra pulls herself on top of you. Her plushies topple forward, shielding their shiny plastic eyes from the debauchery unfolding before them. They're so glad to be done with all of the talking. That you're back to doing the one thing you're good at. Using someone. Being used. You trace your hands along her sides, feeling the shape of her, the thickness of her scales, dragging the tips of your fingers between plaited curves and folds. You watch her tummy suck in as best it can, hear the little noises she makes, while that protection she was blessed with has been reduced to padding for the pudding between your palms. Quit that! Her tail thwacks into the bed frame, spilling her stuffed companions around and telling you just how dangerous she thinks she is. That's fine. Let her think that. You have better places for your hands anyway. Look at those MS Paint boobies, bro. You're donezo, yeah. Best looking wreck I've seen so far. I didn't have to pay. I went to a communist country, California, and got in for free. It's a nice morning. The first snow of the year is coming in. You can feel the heat steaming off your body. It's refreshing. Somewhere behind you is an ankylosaur face down in a puddle of her own sweat and tears. You got time for a cigarette. Fuck. Or not. Oh boy, we got choices within choices now. Goodbye. You've done this enough times to know it rarely ends well. Time for the walk of shame. The RA eyes you as you get out of the elevator. What is the RA? Whatever, it's a nice day out, but you're not about to waste it. Room advisor, oof. For college dorms. Whoa, you aren't dead? Nah, you sure look like it. You give a little shrug and limp towards your room. Hey, it didn't grow this time. The hole is smaller. Figures. You don't dwell on it. You're exhausted. Each time you do this, you leave a little bit of yourself behind. You aren't sure how much of you is left. You can't get back to sleep. Might as well be productive. The laptop whirls to life. The words come easy. It's not usually like this. But you're not writing anything you care about. Your thoughts drift back to where today started. The smell of cherry chapstick. The judgmental stares of cotton-stuffed critters. The still stinging dark curls scattered along your fingers. You don't think you can write about any of that here. Why the fuck is it still there? You're doing everything right. You don't deserve this. You know what? Cover it up. Hold on. Cover it up. There. Problem solved. Band-aid on a bullet wound. Out of sight, out of mind. With your newfound peace of mind, you tumble into bed. You can hear the cracks forming. That awful creaking spreading across the floor like roots. Sounds like someone dropping a pen. You just have to knuckle down and get it over with. None of this matters. You're never going to see any of these people again after you graduate. Just gets things over with so that you can finally start your life. Oh god, that's a lot of used tissue paper, guys. What is he doing? You in there, dude? You don't respond. You're too busy gooning. Your door creaks open. What the fuck? I'm busy. What the hell have you been doing in here? You grit your teeth. He's distracting you from your goonscapade. You were almost done. You just have to... You need to... Is this my chem paper? Don't! It's still crusty! You grab the paper. It tears between the two of you. He scowls, tossing it away. Don't what? I don't care if you copy my shit, but stealing it's just... I thought we were friends, man. Listen, I just have to... He doesn't understand. You're so close. Dude, even your art? Your chest turns to ice, heavy and prickling, as he picks up another page. He peels it up. I know you said you're not great, but this is... You try to tell him, but your throat is clenched too tightly. The tape snaps away, and what little ground you had left to stand on goes with it all at once. Whee! See ya. Resident advisor is what I saw, looking at it all. He filled a hole, wink wink. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Should have stayed with the dino. We'll do that. Damn humans always gooning to our dino women. So you're changing majors again. You tell him that you've had time to adjust your priorities. If you say so. Hopefully this is something you feel a little bit more comfortable doing. So you know what you're good at. It's everything else that's the problem. Yeah. Get used to that feeling. You want to say you never will, but you really don't need an argument right this minute. Alright, honey, get some rest. You sound exhausted. You say you'll try. Oh no. What was that about? Nothing that matters. If you say so. You thumb over the box pressed between the two of you. She takes one and stuffs it between her teeth. The box feels a little more hollow now. Soon there will be nothing left inside. Back here again. Back at the door. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everyone do the dinosaur. That it? That's it? That's the ending? Covered it. Why did I save that one? No, we're not saving that. Loading, yes. We shall stick around. She's cute. You might as well see how things play out. I think my sheets are wrecked. She grumbles bitterly, eventually prying herself free with a symphony of tearing fabric before stepping over to shut the window. Wait, do you really smoke after... You have a problem with it? Kinda. But I thought people only did that shit in movies. You shrug. And inch the tube back into the wrinkled box. Not sure what kind of movies you've been watching. She rolls her eyes, crossing her arms. You're not one to talk. You've got more stripes than I do. She's noticed. I guess you're doing this again. Oh, the stripes of cutting. We're emo, remember? The goon hole ending. Sometimes regular women don't cut it because of today's society. The chicks be tripping and expect a whole Buffy. What, you looking for a few more? No, just, what happened? There's a lot of them. That's for me to know. You step closer, casting your shadow over her short, thickest frame in its totality. She fidgets her hands together, considering apologizing. You flick a damp lock of her hair back over her shoulder. And you to find out. She practically goes cross-eyed, her tail stiffening onto the floor. Damn, you're freaky. But, I've got class. You ease off her, picking up your clothes. Sure. She's staring, but it's different than usual. I'll walk you there. Yeah, that'd be nice. It's not far, but you appreciate the company. She cleans up nicely. She looks old. Like, what's a 60-year-old dino doing here in school? In college? Isn't it a little too late? See you around. See ya. Artemis. My name. It's Artemis. The silence hangs heavy between both of you. She's waiting for you to break it. Oh, is this what I'm supposed to go for? We're gonna just fumble the bag. Don't say anything. You don't say anything. Better to get this over with now. Her eyes slowly trail to the floor until she's interrupted by a classmate reaching past her for the handle. When she turns around, it's like you were never there. She looks like a cougar. I'm looking at the script for Inco the Hater. It's a crossover. It's not the age, it's the mileage. My type. Coward. Whoa, you aren't dead? Nah. Sure, look at it. It's the same thing, ain't it? So it's just game over. Cover it up. Yeah, it's game over. Game over. Gooner cave time. Gooner. Keep on. Wait, uh-oh. This is... Okay, Artemis is back. What was that about? Nothing that matters. If you say so. You thumb over the box, press between the cigarette. You press the tips together and light them, igniting her poison with yours. Still can't remember the color of her eyes, but you'll never forget the shades of her craggy hide that were cast in the first time she lit up. It was like watching a spiderweb dance across her skin. Door time. I think there were some choices in the whole side that we, skipped out on. Back to the start. How far are we in? An hour already? Alright. Tell her your name. You tell her your name too. Feels like a weight off your chest. My name is not important. That'd be so fucking hilarious. She smiles at you, gives a little wave, and vanishes inside. And we don't get to hear it? We're still nobody? My name is Nobody. Oh, are we back here again? Well, you aren't dead? Nah. Yeah, I guess not. I don't think I've seen you smile in, like, months. Yeah, I'll tell you about it later. We got any clean towels? Probably. Big help as always, man. You clap him on the shoulder and go to grab some clean clothes. Not exactly spoiled for choice. It's business casual or one of the dozen sweatsuits your parents bought you. As much as you'd love to forget the weather, you don't exactly have any reason to look employed at the moment. Hot steam evokes the throbbing in your skull, punishing you for last night's failure to adequately hydrate. You collapse in bed, not bothering to get undressed again. This mod is intricate, I'll give it that. He smiled. Yeah, I saw it. You contemplate throwing the phone as hard as you can into the wall. We don't need another hole, buddy. But eventually you simmer down enough to check it. You know what? You know what? I bet our name is Kyle because of the hole. Kyle's got to make more holes in the wall. Hey. It's Artie. Got your number from your roommate. Hope that isn't weird or anything. It kind of is. Nah. What's up? You watch is typing phase in and out, eventually ceasing altogether. Okay, bitch. Night. Just wanted to know if you wanted to do things again. I don't really date. Doesn't have to be a date. We could just go get drunk somewhere. I'm sold. KK. You gotta buy the drinks, though. You just want me for my ID? No. Very convincing. Fine. You were, like, really intense. I haven't been bit since I was a kid. Oh, God. There it is. The sense of euphoria drips into your chest, dissolving the tightness, the feeling that you are worth something, that you make someone feel good. To be fair, you bit me first, because you put your fingers in my mouth. You tell your roommate he's on his own for dinner tonight. He throws you a thumbs up, chewing on leftover pizza. Windows again. Hey, give me one. Absolutely not. Prick. You give her a look. She rocks back, stiff as a board. Raptor Jesus, how do you do that? Practice. No, like... She bites at the side of her lip, a trio of spiked canines fighting for space. It's a typical problem for hybrids. But you're both here to forget how much you hate yourselves, not to be reminded of why. You're a stuttering wreck 1 minute, and you've got your hands around my throat the next. Is there, like, some switch in your head? You stare out the window. It's all blanketed in snow, blurring the edges of everything. The distinct shapes of buildings vanish, like the details of a dream. They go on forever, like they're trying to reach heaven through clouds, both above and below. And there's no way of telling which way leads to hell. Yeah, something like that. You don't want to talk about it, but you also don't want to forget. Your roommate isn't home. It's a shame. He loves your war stories. Hey, no hole. We did it, guys. We're no longer Kyle. You shut the door and open the blinds. It's a nice day out. What pussy does to a motherfucker. This is the best you've felt in a while. You should make the most of it. Oh, God. Make an appointment. Catch up on coursework. Write a short story. Let's make an appointment. Yeah, that's a good idea. That it? It doesn't even matter? Hey, man, you've got mail. You jolt out of your trance-like state. It's been a productive day so far. Maybe you can keep this up. No, no. Yeah, ending. Here. Let me guess. Bills? Probably. I think you got a birthday card at least. You want to celebrate? I forget when it is. Sure, let me just wrap this up. You set the card and bill aside. One of the envelopes has the Student Assistant's Office logo on it. Official notice is stamped on the back. Dear Mr. D. D's nuts. We are writing to inform you that you currently do not meet the minimum requirements for your Brighter Futures vocational scholarship. Uh-oh. Below the minimum GPA. Minimum attendance of. Failed to meet with the visor. Understand that there are difficulties due to your disability. How am I disabled? Is he like me where I can't fucking sit half the time? Oh, there's the hole. Pick it up. Pick it up, Janny. Oh, we squished a bug. Offered the chance reapply. An essay about your time at. Our office hours are. Your dorm has a hole in it. It's been there as long as you can remember. What are you going to do about it? Oh, we're back at square one again? Hold on, what? Decide to tell your roommate about this hole. Maybe you'll know what to do. No way. Really? Go to class. Well, I guess we got class. Wait a minute. He never laid a hand on you, but there were always bruises. Okay, this is new. Maybe you should try taking less classes, honey. Try to find a way. No, it's still the same. Go to the party. This is getting confusing. Go to the party. It's the same girl. It's the same girl. Let's just do the essay. What do you want? What is it? Flex Seal. I need Flex Seal. That's a lot of damage. She doesn't respond. Okay, you're out of smokes. Let's go buy some. This is the one decision we didn't do yet. Go buy some. You took on the usual, zipping it up just enough that you're covered completely. It's finally getting cool enough that you can wear a shirt under the hoodie, and it's not drawing looks anymore. The good ending. It's not even a good ending. It just rerouted. The hole really is a metaphor for gooning, isn't it? That's fine. You prefer fading into the background. You've got this down to a habit. A sports drink and a protein bar. 50 in cash back. You count it out and ask for 2 packs of Lucky Scales Gold. The same change as always from your gym routine. No angry calls from home. You know, I think you're the only ever person I've seen buy that overpriced shit. Let me guess, it's Artemis again. Yeah, you're the only place that stocks them. Big shocker, that. Must be an East Coast thing. That's not true. You smoke them because she did. You give him a wave and walk out with both bags. You sit on the curb in no rush to get back. The sun feels good, even if it turns the world into a pastel blur. You can barely make out the shapes of the window from down here. It's not much of a lunch, but it's something. Time to cap it off with some cigarettes. You feel around for your lighter. Fuck. It's still in the room, isn't it? Not anymore. Nope. God damn it. You sit on the bed and take inventory. It's all the same. Wait. The tickets to her concert are still on the windowsill. Is it remembering that? You're running out of time. You need to do something. We never got the drink, so get a drink. You can't stay here a minute longer. Alright, I got a dip. It's late over here. Val homo quaes erictus. Okay. Have a good night. Nobody looks kind of like Garth from Wayne's World. You slam out through where you think the door is. Whoa, everything alright? Yeah, I need a drink. Shit, dude, it's like 6 a.m. Your face says everything, and he gets up to ransack the sink. This is all we got. It'll do. Thanks, man. Anytime. Is it your family again? No, it's... I remember dragging this piece of shit up from the corner years ago. It took you 4 hours to get up the stairwell. You both agreed to throw it off the balcony when you graduated. A little bit of everything, I guess. You stare at the plant in the corner. If there's one thing you can't stand about the city, it's that there isn't an inch of it not coated in green in some variety. He sits down next to you, pouring 2 glasses. Lay it on me. Can't be any worse than what I've told you. Somehow you doubt that. You end up talking more about his improv group than your problems. But that's fine. You never liked dragging people down because you couldn't handle some things anyway. How did you let things get this bad? We failed. It's the same, you just want it to stop. You don't care how. The same. Even the air is starting to turn dark. You are going to suffocate to death in here. But there's always a way out. The window. Yeah, this is different. Jump out the window. How high are we up anyway? Suicide. Vanish. He's Houdini. He didn't jump, he just vaporized. His planet needed him. Oh no, I'm on life support. I Olivia'd myself. I fanged myself. You hate hospitals. It's an excuse for everyone to look down on you and get away with it. Like it's their own personal zoo of cripples and freaks. Last time you were in the hospital, Mom came back. Is that why you jumped? Did you think that... Oh, did you see that? It did the thing. Yeah, it went she and then someone would save you. That's like so creepy when that shit happens, dude. When like it changes the text on you. Do you know, Hoshin, how that happens or what code you put in to do that? That's crazy. Sir? Sir, do not redeem, sir! Alright, doctor. Oh, more like glorified intern. The real doctors aren't wasting their time on you anymore. As I was saying, you got exceptionally lucky with your unfortunate fall. He dances around the issue. It's obvious neither of you have the patience for it. Last night's snowstorm seems to have given you just enough padding that you've gotten away with a little more than a sprain. That's me. Lucky. Right. Well, just to be safe, we'd like to schedule an MRI. Didn't you already X-ray? Oh wait, why is nobody saying twice? Here's the error. This should be the doctor. Yes, but due to your pre-existing injury, he thumbs through a clipboard. Actually, on the top of your condition, are you seeing a specialist for it? I've got a referral. Haven't gone yet. It's ideal you do so as soon as possible. Your ruined eyes have already started to drift away. The sky pouring through the window makes them sting. It's too bright out here. Everything else is a blur. You're afraid of falling again. Is there anything else you think you need right now? He almost sounds like he cares. Could you close the blinds and move me away from the windows? I'm still a programming noob. Should I miss some stuff? How did we get to the hospital? We jumped. Nobody comes to visit. You mean we get to visit ourselves? We made a self-tulpa? Seems like you aren't even worth the pity anymore. Caring about you must be too much grief. You wish you weren't so disappointed. Oh, back to the start. Oh, wait, you dropped the bag with your clothes on the floor. It isn't there when you look down. Yep. Okay. So, is there ever a good ending here, or is it like that one mod, Staring Down the Barrel? Or it's just fucking, you think you can do something different, but it's just loops. I want to... Where is it? This one. Zip zoom. Go to class. Go to the party again. Stick around. Tell her your name. Hey. So this is new. It's Artie. Got your number from your roommate. Hope this isn't weird or anything. It kind of is. Nah. No, this is the same. It stopped on this. Oh, well, this is new. I just wanted to know if you do things again. And you will, get it? If you want to do things again, and you will. Ooh, that stings. Alone in your head, every night, for months after, wondering what you could have done differently, if you should have left when you had the chance, or asked her to come with you. Laying in that shitty apartment, wondering if she'll ever forgive you for doing to her what was done to you so long ago. I don't really date. It's this again. Catch up on coursework. Yeah, that's a good idea. Pick it up. Oh, wait, here we go. It's been there as long as you can remember. In fact, you're starting to think that you were born with it. You wish someone other than her had ever noticed. What are you going to do about it? Same old, same old. Go to the party. Let's try and bounce. What happens if we bounce? Wait, how do we get good by just bouncing? So we skipped a lot. Write a short story. Pick it up. Okay, let's... Ugh. Ignore it. Take a break. Finish the essay. What do you want? Ending 4. She doesn't respond. Go back to sleep. I can't be bothered to go out right now. Finish that damn essay. It's the hospital again. So I have no idea what to do. Why not you? You're me. No shit. I don't know. I mean, it's got potential, but I don't know. Here, I'm gonna take a break. Here, I'll put some Wani music on. I'm gonna go use a bathroom break. It's Wani jump scare in like 3, 2, 1. I'll be right back. I'll see in his chat's not doing nothing. I'm gonna assume no one knows what to do, and it's gonna be like a week later, and someone like a mod maker is gonna come by and be like, "Oh, you need to do this, this, and that." So, uh, we're an hour and a half in. So maybe we'll unwrap the other mod. I'll keep this one on standby just in... Well, actually, let me look at the innards of this a bit. Images. Cover full. I know I'm probably spoiling myself. My dorm has a hole in it. It shows more of Artemis. Characters. So who's Emerald Eyes? Is that just supposed to be Artemis? Now, there's not many characters in here. Pretty much all the characters we saw that's it. Backgrounds. Oh, apparently the Emerald Eyes, it's labeled as Eleanor. Who, I don't even know who that is. I know I'm spoiling, but it's what happens when I'm stupid and can't progress, so... Now the hole has numbers. Papers. Yeah, we've practically seen everything. Nothing new in the backgrounds. Any README files? Probably not. Attributions. There it is. If you've gotten all 4 endings, try asking for credits for your birthday. Oh, did we get all 4 endings? We got like, I don't even know. Does the loop count as an ending? Because we got the hole, we got hospital. Well, hospital isn't an ending. Well, actually it is, I think. I don't know. Too long, didn't read, go wild with it. Just give credits a drop. Wait. Just give credits a drop a link. Alright. Alright, I'll try that. We'll boot it back up. Interesting. Alright, let me kill the music. Load. Ignore it. Take a break. Finish the essay. Is it okay? Is it credits? Just lowercase. Play Eleanor's theme. Play Artemis' theme. Play Noah's theme. Play some Six Sky. I think he's supposed to be Noah. I didn't really... Oh, I get it. Nobody. No. Noah. Chat's still dead. A game by Rexanon. Music by DKBD. Music by Melancholy Marionette. Music by Makoto Hiramatsu. Stock images from Pexel.com. Sounds from freesound.org. Special thanks to Caveman on Games. Special thanks to Soul Sound, How to Mod That Snoot, Snoot Game Mod Tutorial V2. I guess through there you can learn how to do the scary text thing. And to Blackie, learn to code. JJ, learn to code. Bost, learn to code. V1.0 plus playtesters. Cairo, #1 top guy. Anonymous, I'm not concerned about mentions. Anonymous, Hollow's male wife. Anonymous tried to use the birthday wish prompt as a fun value. And to you in parentheses. Thanks for playing my game. That's an ending, right? It's my hole. It was specifically made for me. Oh no, it's that one guy, I forget his name. It started with an I, didn't it? Uh, I remember and forget things at the worst times. But alright, the Wani music's going back. And we will unzip the last mod. I actually have to inject that one, because it is actually a mod. It's not standalone. More work for me. Oh, Junji Ito. Yeah, that's the I thing. I was gonna say Ito. I know it was on the tip of my tongue, but I have the worst memory possible. Alright. Wani time. Bring me to the Wani. If I can remember how to navigate Steam again. Oh wait, I should probably check what workshops are on first before I start just injecting. What do I have subscribed? No, go back. Nothing? I don't believe it. Okay. Folder open. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Alright. No, browse local files. Come on, there we go. Game, mods, workshop uploader. Alright, that should be it. Clean up these notepads. Kill the Wani music. Boot up the Wani music. Which mod? What was I talking about? Oh, the Inco the hater. That's the last one, and then we're in official drought mode. I didn't think we'd knock them out this fast. I thought they'd have a little more meat to them being standalone and all, you know? Alright, extras, mods, Inco the hater. Anon. Anon. Do I have to put the big boy pants on and go forth? I do. 201M 2020 BC, Saturday, January 4th, 10:47 p.m. Well, my life is officially over. I thought that I deleted all of those pictures, but somehow someone got a hold of them. All the laughter, the words, the looks. I needed to take my mind off of it. I look out the window of the bus I'm on. Oh, image city morning not found. We're doing this again, aren't we? Volcadera Bluffs. Well, I mean, it is beta, so I'll give it that. It's not a finished product, so we'll blame the beta, not me. I'm completely faultless here as a glorified retard. Volcadera Bluffs, the city I'll be starting over in. Or rather, the city I'll be staying under the radar in. I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to let anyone get close to me again. Oh, this is ending one. Inco, let me guess. Inco leaves after ending one and starts anew at Volcano High. I'll just hide away and cruise through the last semester of high school, graduate, and fuck off somewhere. Probably the military or something. My dad's ultimatum came to mind. Or is this really Anon? That tease is only good for one. The lease. That lease is only good for 1 year. After that, it's either college or the service. I don't care which. Yeah, fuck you too, Dad. Play Forever Snoot. It's not a very long mod. Play Forever Snoot. That's like the only one that's finished, and then it has like multiple other mini mods for it. The story about the hole is called The Enigma of Amigara Fault. Oh, of Ito. Here I was thinking about the mod. I know this is random, but are Mia and Naomi's parents based on the main duo from the movie Grease? I don't know. Blame Deadass Spider. Mia and Naomi aren't related. Well, I guess that depends on who you ask. I'm the guy who made Forever Snoot. Oh boy. Just humor me with the possibilities that they are. Are their parents based on the characters from Grease? Hey, Roxy. The Snoot community seems to hate Anon's dad for some reason. Oh, cool. I keep pestering Porku to play it. Maybe Wednesday. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. Things have been rough. The bus finally reached my stop and I hop off, walking in the direction of my new apartment, situated in a place called Skin Row. Image, Skin Row not found. You can't have shit in Skin Row! They took the whole damn city! Or should I say the neighborhood, which is apparently the worst and cheapest part of town. My dad couldn't be bothered to pay the little money for my safety, huh? When I get to the building that my apartment is in, having somehow avoided being mugged on my way there, I grab my key from the front desk and go up to the stairs. I open the door to my apartment and I'm met with the kitchen. Room Anon Dark not found. Is this a Snoot mod or a Wani mod? Hold on, let me check one thing. I apologize. I swear I found this in the Wani mods. It's wanting to get the Snoot assets, which there are none in Wani. Maybe I need the Snoot core. Give me a moment. Let me relook to make sure I'm not the retard here. Wani. Yeah, it's just basically in the Wani section. It's not even in the Snoot core mods folder. So you know what? No, we're done here. I'm gonna main menu this shit. We're putting on Snoot core. I feel like this mod needs it. Snoot core. Put it back on. You can make fun of my game. Okay. Watching the beginning of the stream and heard Meg's. Lol, surprised you know about her. Yeah, I mean, I browsed the Boru. Did you install Snoot core lib? Yeah, I usually uninstall every mod unless it requires something. And the mod itself didn't say it required it because it wasn't in the Snoot core mod folder of the Wani folder on Snoot Boru. I'm lead dev for which mod? Oh, for Mags? Okay, Snoot core's in. Let's do a reboot. Reload. Reload again, just to make sure. Play. The Mags mod. Okay, cool. How close is that game for a demo? Alright, let's go through all this. Yeah, this works. Yeah, and we needed Snoot core. Oh, yeah, I was trying to get the Snoot music too, and there was none. That's why I was so quiet. I'm gonna turn this down on my end. Basically, technically, it's standalone, but when? There we go. I walk into the living room and place my bags down, then slump onto the lumpy mattress that came with the room. After being on the road for so long, all I want to do is lay down and sleep. Inco. Inco. I forgot, it doesn't auto-go. The same day, somewhere else, 12:23 p.m. Oh god. Oh, it's gonna be a shitpost, ain't it? Holy shit. It actually worked. It worked! I knew that old bastard could do it. Oh, when you said crossover, did you mean like a crossover with Back to the Future or some shit? Oh man, just waiting on. I'm coming for you. You won't get your happy little ending if I can help it. I speed around Volcadera Bluffs trying to find a restaurant. Oh no, he's the Flash. It makes sense because he's a photographer, get it? I'm very hungry. Running as much as I do can do that to you. I end up choosing a pizza place called Dynamo's. Oh, I think it's the same place I got that coupon for. If it's anything like it was then, I'll love it. BTTF, the Wani game. What's Battle of the Fangs? I don't know what that stands for. Or Back to the Future. I'm retarded. I want the demo to be as long as Wani's, to be honest. Only real thing I'm lacking somewhat is writers. Anon's dad, son, you fucked up because I'm going out of pocket to give you a second chance. Anon, I hate you too, daddy. Demo should be done before the end of the year. I'm hoping by September, October. Nice. Is this Flashpoint Paradox but Snoot? I don't know. Inside the restaurant has a rustic and almost historical look to it. There are hanging lights that give off a soft yellow glow, giving the place a warm, nostalgic vibe. As I walk inside, I'm greeted by the receptionist. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Mo? Or a random background silhouette. Nice! Welcome to Dynamo's. I can clearly see her plastic fake smile. Table for one? Yes, please. I'm ushered to a table to the left of the restaurant. I grab a menu and browse what food they serve here. I knew they had pizza, but what I didn't know is what else they served. Looks like there's all sorts of salads, pastas, and even some seafood options. I decide to go with the Meteor Pizza. It has the most calories, and you wouldn't believe how many I need a day. A waiter comes by to get my order, and after waiting a few minutes, I'm greeted by the biggest pizza I've ever seen. It's easily 3 feet in diameter. Definitely made for eating with a family, but I can eat this monstrosity entirely on my own. I take the first bite, and the instant the pizza enters my mouth, I almost melt in bliss. Man, it's as good as I remember. The flavors of the cheese and the sauce and all the meats all combined into one is the single most greatest thing I have ever tasted. If good food could make clothes fly off, this one bite would have made it so I could never wear anything ever again. Once I finished my plate of delicious pizza, I placed a generous tip on the table and got up to leave the restaurant. Once outside, I decided I need to start working on my plan. I arrive at Volcano High to make the first move, putting myself in the school record without anyone noticing. Man, you are smart, Inco. Although the front door was obviously closed, the door on the roof to access the school is open, and once I'm inside, I'm able to run to the principal's office and quickly put myself into the school record. As fast as I had arrived, I was gone, and no one was the wiser. Arriving on the roof to exit the school, I realize I don't have a place to stay yet. It's time to go to Tokurun's janitor's closet. I run around the city until I can find a hotel and rent a room. I could just stay there until I find a house or an apartment to live in. As for now, I'm too tired to actually think about it. After all that running it took to get to this point, all I want to do is flop down on my bed and sleep. Anon. I spent yesterday unpacking everything into my new apartment and binging anime while doom scrolling a particular Saskatchewan canoe carving forum. Now it's Monday, and that means it's time for school. Walking down the sidewalk to my new school, Volcano High, I can't help but notice how foggy it is. While I do understand morning mist, I've never seen any to this extent. Coastal towns, huh? As I approach the school, the way it stands out in the mist makes it look like the perfect setting for a horror game. Maybe even a shitty snoot wad. I chuckle to myself. I begin walking up the steps towards the school. All I can see around me are dinos, and every single one of them is staring at me. I know those looks. They're making fun of me. Whoa, it's a skinny. I heard a couple of them would be here this semester. Oh, Skinny, where's your spear? Yeah, talking like I'm the anomaly in this cereal box mascot crowd. Fucking meteor dodgers. I don't think even taking acid would be as colorful as going here. Man, I should write that one down. I chuckle myself and look up to continue walking. Thing. I freeze. Standing there, talking to her friends, is a pterodactyl chick that looks completely different from the rest of these rainbow vomit skittle creatures. Instead of some Fruit Loopian mix of colors, she's just completely grayish blue. Oh, now she's looking at me. Her eyes, they're the purest shade of amber I've ever seen. Normally I would have said that her eyes are pretty, but she looks like she's giving... But the look she's giving me right now makes me hate them. I know that look. Contempt. I fucking hate that look. It's the only look I've ever been given since the incident. Go back to your goddamn friends already. Hey, mono bitch! Custom art? A voice suddenly rings out. I think that skinny guy wants to fuck you. You should probably let him, considering no one else would. I look to where I heard the voice and only see a flash of blue before it's gone. Like it just disappeared. Huh? I stand there pondering what just happened before I hear another voice. Who just said that? I look up, and who spoke is a short purple Triceratops girl next to the monochromatic weirdo. I swear I'll find you. And she looks at me. And you, is what he said true? Did you just come here to get into Fang's pants? No, why would I even want to have sex with someone I just met? Yeah, right, I know how you skinnies are. Horny apes. She grabs the tarot girl, who gives me an even harsher look of disgust, and storms off. I look around to see that all the dinos are looking at me and whispering to each other. And just when I thought I'd be able to stay under the radar. Fuck. The end of the demo. Oh, okay. Another short one. Congratulations, he ran 88 miles per hour. Ending 88, Inco runs too fast and ends up in the year 1885. Hello, I'm Nath, Vibing Nath, the programmer that made half the work to make this mod come to life. Who made half the work? Well, the writer, of course. The story is just a mod conversion of an already existing and work-in-progress fic, Inco the Hater, currently being made by Megalomaniac. If you're liking what we've done already and would like to read more, remember to check out the original work at Archive of Our Own. And if you have any suggestions or you found a bug in the mod, please notify us. We'd love to get some feedback. Thank you for playing this demo, and see you later. Okay, Guardivar thing. Trish has that Slade look. What the hell is Inco doing? I don't know. Oh boy. Let's see if I can sit up. That was a mod. All of them shorter than I'd expected them to be, but it is what it is. And then we got, what is it? The Game Jam coming up at the end of the month. Well, the thing starts, I think. When does it end? I have to go look. I have the worst memory. A Snoot Club changed their icon. Okay, it starts on May 17th. And it ends on June 7th. So that's how long the drought's gonna be. Oh boy. I mean, I'll look into Forever Snoot. And if I'm feeling up for it Wednesday, we'll do that. Things just haven't been emotionally stable for me. It's I'm not gonna get into it. It's stupid family drama. But yeah, if Wednesday's good, I'll do it. Hey Pork, who's your favorite Snoot artist? Well, that's gonna play my hand, ain't it? I mean, I like a bunch of them. I mean, for wholesome stuff, I guess I like Faust, but for for the spicy stuff, I guess I like Yeek. Yik. I don't know. Are we gonna we get? I'm surprised no one's done a tier list for the Snoot artists out there. That'd be something I'd like to do. And while I'm at it, let me see if Snoot's updated anything for tier lists. I doubt it, but it's worth a shot. No, there's nothing new. Absolutely nothing new. Sad. Yeek Arts made a great picture of an upskirt Luna. I don't know if I remember seeing that one or not. I just like his Vivian's. I'm fucking thirsty for her, man. Tippy and Coolbug are pretty good. I don't know, some of Coolbug's stuff is questionable. Credit request has been complete. Ooh, wait a minute. Did Spectrum finally give my money back? Let me check my bank account. On stream. Lunara is my waifu. I wish she had more personality to work with. So I was right, you were a simp. That's not what I'm watching. I better see that money in there. That Spectro Rosa drawing. Wait, is this Spectro a guy? An artist? I sent for my stupid sexy raptor princess. So when's the Lunara mod coming out? Okay, the thing came in. Well, no, it didn't come in, but I got the notification. Has been completed. You have received a credit of 129 and 65 cents. This was determined. Well, how do I get the credit? This adjustment will appear on your upcoming monthly billing statement. So what? They're just gonna hold on to it? Oh, we're gonna hold on to it until your bill comes up again. That's the gayest shit ever, man. Like, that money would be nice to have now. To get things I need. Yeah, he did a nice Rosa butt drawing in those meme pants. I'd say post a link, but I don't want to get in trouble. Well, I could just look it up. Give me a moment. Let me look up your guys' things that you're saying, and I will judge. Oh yeah, I remember that Lunara drawing. It's alright. And then Hugo Expectro Rosa. There's quite a bit. One with the dress. Or just a butt drawing. I don't know what I'm looking for here because the thumbnails don't help. Is it the one with the red pants? It's alright. Hey, Ramon. It's the one where she's looking back blushing. Yeah, the red pants. My hands are already full with modding. Yeah, I know. You got like 2 mods going on right now. Oh. I should probably put up the ending screen. 2 hours in. I thought it was going to be like a 3-hour night here. I'm disappointed. Yeah, the red pants. Yeah, I saw it. Thank you for the stream. No problem. Wednesday we'll try and shoot for Forever Snoot. It all depends on how I am mentally, if I'm not fucking just drained of fucking people and yelling. Have a good one. I will. If not, I'll shoot for Friday. Anything in between, it will probably just be shoot the shit streams with like garbage video games or whatever. Night. Good night. I should probably head off too and get something to eat. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Wednesday. Or whatever. Have a good one.